Hello and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here today with Fred and Josie, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is Josie's ability to understand and respond to her obedience commands, the corrections and motivations we give the puppies while we're working with them, and the training equipment that we're using. Fred's using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he'll keep the bulk of that leash folded neatly in his right hand, which leaves the left hand free to give the correction. The correction, if needed, is just a tug and release on the training collar, which is the second piece of equipment that we're using. You'll want to keep that collar high up behind Josie's ears while you're working with her. That will give you the most control over her. You'll notice that Josie's seated very nicely on Fred's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done. The first command that we'll demonstrate for you today is heeling. Heeling is proper walking on a leash, and the command is Josie heel. You're then going to want to start walking, and you'll notice that Josie has been trained to walk very nicely on your left at your pace. Incorporated into the heel exercise is an automatic sit, so anytime you stop moving your feet, Josie should be seated nicely on your left waiting for her next command. If for whatever reason when you stop she doesn't sit, you want to give her a gentle tug and release on the collar and tell her no sit. Nice automatic sit. The next command we'll demonstrate is the stay command. The stay is a hand and a voice command. You're going to use the open flat of your left palm and the one-word firm command to stay. When you first start practicing this with Josie, you're going to make her sit stays relatively short, but build up her ability to stay for longer periods of time. When Fred returns back, he's going to walk all the way around her, and Josie should remain seated until she receives praise or another command. Very nicely done. We'll run through the heel, the sit, and the stay again for you. It's important that when you're practicing with Josie that you keep her motivated and interested in the training. She should enjoy her training session, so praise her if she does something right. We're going to leave her in another sit stay. If need be, when you first start practicing this, instead of walking out to the end of the leash, you can stand right in front of her. This time, instead of returning back, Fred will demonstrate the recall or the come on command. The command is Josie come, and she comes in and sits nicely right in front of you. If she doesn't sit, you're going to give her a tug and release, and then Fred will have her heel around back to the left side. Very good job. We'll show that to you again. Josie come, and she comes in. Have her sit right in front of you, and this prevents her from coming and jumping up on you. She flipped herself around, anticipating that Fred was going to return her back to heel position. She's a very smart girl. Very good job. We'll heel her out of that, and then we're going to show you our down commands. Nice automatic sit. Whenever you give Josie the down command, you want to have her seated first. You're going to use the open flat of your left palm straight down towards the ground, the one-word firm command to down. Very good job. Whenever you're giving the stationary commands, you never want to use Josie's name. You only use her name when you want her to get up and do something, so Josie heel and Josie come. When Fred returns back to Josie, she should remain lying down until she receives praise or another command. Very good job. She gets praised there. And we're going to heel her out of that, and we will show you down from heel position again. Open flat of the palm, straight down towards the ground, and the one-word firm command to down. Fred then left her in a stay. And this time, instead of returning back, he will call her in. The command is Josie come, and she should come in and sit nicely right in front of you. Very good job. And then Fred will have her return back to his left side. Very good job. The last command that I'm going to give Fred and Josie a chance to set up for is our down from a distance. Fred's going to leave Josie in a sit stay, and this time he will give her the down command from the end of the training leash. He will use his right hand and the one-word firm command to down. Perfectly done. These are all the formal obedience commands that Josie has learned while she's been at school with us. It's been such a pleasure having her. She is such a sweet girl, and we ask that you please keep us posted on how she's doing once she's back home with you and schedule a follow-up lesson with us. And we thank you so much for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company as your personal dog trainer.